am back. I'm so glad to be back here. It is time for another collab, and this one is brought to you by the amazing Lisa from Dumpy to Diva. Woohoo! Go check her out. All right, so this collab is called 5 Favorite Kitchen Gadgets, and it was really hard. I would say it was really hard to pick 5 because I'm a total gadget girl. Well, actually, Kat is a total gadget girl. Now, she was going to do the intro tonight, and she felt that maybe, she's been looking kind of tired at the end of the day, and I said, don't worry, babe, I can do it. Don't worry, this is my time to shine. I am loving these collabs. So I said, okay, let me do this. I'm so glad to be here. I want you to go down in the description bar below and check out all the other wonderful, marvelous people who are participating in this collab. You're going to love them. And you're going to love From Dumpy to Diva. It is a marvelous channel. I'm really enjoying the content she's putting out, so go over and check her out. And let's get started.
Hey everybody, so let's talk about my favorite gadgets here. I have so many gadgets. In fact, I need to show you. I have labeled all of my drawers, and I have one drawer here that says gadgets, and down here, measuring tools, more gadgets over here. And if I go over here this other side, I have cutting utensils, onions, garlic, more gadgets. So I love gadgets, but I would have to say these are the most used for in my kitchen, and so I kind of wanted to go over these and why I love them so much. Number one would have to be, this is like my number one tool in the kitchen, and I cannot do without these. I found this at the dollar store one day. It's like a bench scraper, and I found that I couldn't do without it so much, and went back and got another one because I did not want to lose it. But when I make a million, I'm cutting vegetables all the time, or fruits, I use these to just pick them up in one fell swoop, and then it dries. I mean, it drains, if I don't want all that water that comes out of it. But it's just so nice. It's like having a double scoop without losing even one piece. These make everything so easy, and I just can't be without these. I love them so much. Okay, so here I am chopping up some zucchini. I very often make soups, and it just takes a whole lot of chopping, and you get like a huge amount of vegetables that you just have to keep putting into the pan. And so these just make it so easy. I mean, I feel like I have these humongous hands, and it just picks up every last thing. Look how easy that is and how quick. I love it. I use them every single day. The number 2 thing would be if I'm not cutting something, or if I just don't want to sit there and mince something up into teeny tiny little bits and pieces, I always use this little appliance. This is a small KitchenAid. This was given to me. It's like a little mini food chopper, food processor, and our son Calvin gave that to me for Christmas. And I love it so much. It's small, it's portable, it's just, I use it to cut up my apples for my apple pie oatmeal in the morning. I just make a few rough cuts, throw the apple in there, and then just in like 2 seconds, it's done. And then I pull it out. Onion, again, if I want to sit here and cry all day, I throw the onion in here, and within 2 seconds, it's done. When you push here, I'll show you a demo. It's so quick and so easy. Okay, so once you got rough cuts in, all you have to do is just pulse it. Or you can, leave it on in puree, but look how quick it is. That's it. So that's my number 2 favorite tool in the kitchen, favorite gadget. Now also, if I'm going to be chopping up garlic, I absolutely love this little rocking stainless steel, and this comes from Sur La Table. You just kind of like, you push it over the garlic, and I will show you, and then you just kind of like push it on either side, and it pushes the garlic right through, and it really minces it up. Okay, so I've got my garlic here. Let's just take this and do a little demo. I've got a couple of bulbs. You're just going to push it through and rock it on either side with both hands. Minces it, comes right up through. You never actually have to touch the garlic, and it just stays put in this little dippy bowl area right in there. You just scrape it right off. And then you've got your garlic, right? well, let's say you're cutting onions or something. This kind of, I'm saying that this goes with it, even though you can purchase this separately. This also comes from Sur La Table. It's called a rub away. Now, after you cut onions and garlic, your hands smell. And no matter how many times you wash them, it seems like something always, it stays there and smells forever. But stainless steel is supposed to get rid of that smell. So I have this little bar of soap. It's actually made out of stainless steel. And you just kind of like wash your hands with this and rub it all over. And believe it or not, this takes the smell off of your hands. And so I put those together. I keep this actually in the sink, in the dish sink here in the kitchen, so that I always have it nearby if I want to wash with that. Okay, so here I just made a big mess of garlic. Let's just say I did get this on my hands. Let's use our stainless soap. Let's take it right over the sink. I'm just going to put a little dish soap on it, and then I'm just going to start washing with it. The dish soap alone seems like it'll get rid of it, but it doesn't. Once you start sweating, the heat comes back and it smells like garlic again. But if you use this, it actually does get rid of the smell once you're done. My next one would have to be, my next favorite tool would be the microplane here, again from Sur La Table, and this one, but you can get them just about anywhere. But this one's super sharp, and I use this for zesting ginger or lemons or oranges, and it makes it so easy, and you get this beautiful, wonderful, easy zest, and I just really love this to pieces. Now, I used to think that it wasn't a big deal and I could just use a cheese grater, but this makes all the difference. It actually does get those little teeny tiny pieces, and having a nice big flat plane really makes the difference. You could use a cheese grater if you want. This is just so much more sharp and so much better and so much quicker. Now, I do have a little one, and, if you can find these ones, it's just, it'll get the job done, but it's very awkward, and it takes forever, and it's just, I think it's more or less meant for, like, nutmeg and things like that. So having the big flat one makes all the difference, and it makes it cuts down the time in doing the job lickety-split. It's lasted absolutely forever. My next one would have to be, again, a Sur La Table. I can go to Sur La Table and go crazy over their gadgets, but this is a little, it seems so simple. It is a peeler, vegetable peeler, but it is made in Switzerland. And I don't know if there's something about Switzerland steel or what, but this little thing, I've had it for years. It has never dulled. It is so fast and so easy to use. They use this in all their cooking classes. And that's when I bought this, because I just loved the way that it worked so much. Again, I'll show you a demo of that. Okay, so this just seems to glide. It just glides right over the veggies, and it makes it so quick and easy. I have to say, it's a pleasure to use this. It's just so fun, and look, it just makes short work of anything that you use it on. Now, I put a potato on a fork so that I don't end up, peeling my fingers. And it just kind of like helps me to hold it while I do things like this. And it just makes short work of whatever you're using, apples or potatoes or whatnot. And it's just very quick, very easy. Okay, and then this one. This is my next one, I'd have to say. This is it's like a milk frother, right? A little mixer, handy dandy mixer. And I think I even got this, did I get the dollar store? I don't think I did. Maybe I got it at Vaughn's or something. They sell this in the aisle many, many times, and it seems like such a simple tool. But I don't just use it for mixing frothing milk. I will use it when I'm trying to make hot chocolate for the kids or something, when I'm trying to mix it up. Then it works really, really well for just making short work of that. So that comes in handy quite a bit for all kinds of things when you need a small mixing job. So anyway, there they are. I will show you a demo of all of these and how they work. Okay, so sometimes I need to mix up a little non-fat dry milk. I've got 8 ounces here. I'm going to pour into a 1/3 cup. And, instead of using a spoon, many times I'll just use this little handy mixer, and that comes in handy.
you know, and maybe I just want to mix it up. Maybe I do want to froth it, right, and make it kind of like a little more fun to drink. One thing I notice is that if I froth certain things up for the kids that I want them to drink, they will drink it if it's frothed because it's more fun for them. In fact, why don't we make a little strawberry quick or raspberry quick? I've got some sugar-free syrup here. I'm just going to put like a half of a tablespoon in here and make up a raspberry quick. I'll put this little frother back in here. I'll mix it and let's just froth it up and have a party here. Now it makes it so much more fun. We'll have a whole bunch of nice froth up at the top. I think I'll share this with honey.
All right, everybody, there you have it. Those are my 5 or 6 favorite gadgets. Go on over to From Dumpy to Diva and tell Lisa I said hello. And I want to thank you for tuning in to us here. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.